Okay, good morning. Officially, it is freezing in my room right now, so I'm wearing my long sleeve, and then under my long sleeve, I have over my long sleeve, I have the sweater. Yeah, why is it so cold in here? I have no clue. Let me turn this down. But I've got my coffee. This is instant coffee, not regular steeped coffee. It's just faster. And I have tea, and I have my water, which there's lemon in it, and there's also some pink Himalayan salt. It's something I used to do because it gives your water electrolytes. I just haven't done it in a while, and I saw pink Himalayan salt, and I was like, all right, whatever, I can do it. Goals for today are to get my vlog live, and then finish doing chapter number 5, which the entire animation plus all the shenanigans yesterday took me the entire day to get 8 seconds done. So hopefully that gives you a rendering of it's quite a bit of work, and I have to improve my workflow to get it done. And then my goal is really just to break limiting belief around that specific chapter, because that's by far the most work intensive chapter for animation. So if I can get that done, that'd be a huge kind of breakthrough there. I'm gonna sit down and get, like I said, the vlog live right now after I'm done doing all my data. I journaled I think it was around 1 a.m. last night for quite a while, and you guys can pause and read it if you care enough. Show you the other side too. But the big idea that I was playing with is, what if the idea of self-improvement really is just completely useless? Because there's something to think about, and it's not an unmerited idea, that the desire to improve oneself only stems from the insecurity of you not feeling that you're currently good enough, or not only, but primarily. And so what we actually end up becoming is just distracted by all of the ideas of self-improvement. So it's an interesting kind of way to look at it, and I'm not opposed to seeing it that way. And that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop doing all the things that I do right now that have helped me. Like, for example, as I'm talking to you guys right now, I am filling out my tracker. But what it does mean is you take a very different approach and just kind of be conscious of the fact that some of us, and when I say us, I'll just talk about myself, I have ended up studying productivity many times in my life. I'll have an objectively a day where I progress, yet I won't feel good about myself because I wasn't productive or didn't feel productive. And it all kind of comes from, again, this idea that hey, is what you're trying to do self-improvement, or is what you're trying to do just achieve your goal? Because for me, all I care about is achieving my goal. So whether that's self-improvement or whether that's just purely work, it doesn't make a difference to me. And I'm not, again, making any conclusions off of it. I'm just thinking about it more and being more conscious of making sure that I don't end up just being one of those self-improvement junkies where they're always just on to the next thing, worrying about how to better themselves, but almost missing the idea of winning and getting the dub of attaining what they want. So that's just that and kind of my thinking there. However, I'm going to go ahead and finish inputting all my data here, and then I'm going to get to work. So, time lost time. Okay guys, so just finished uploading the vlog and I want to share an important talking point, kind of a fourth wall moment, especially, yeah, very much so a fourth wall moment if you're watching this video already, but I need to do a better job at clickbaiting in the vlogs because I looked at the channel and I am pretty much just highlighting. So the way that I've been packaging the videos is pretty much just how I am feeling the day after the sentiment of whatever I recorded that day. And maybe not even what I recorded that day, literally just how I felt about that day. And specifically on the vlog channel, I titled yesterday, for example, Road to 1M, day 82, working till 5 a.m. And there was so much more that happened and stuff that I just don't describe in the titles, which made me somewhat realize that if I want to grow this, I have to do a better job at, as I said, clickbaiting. And I say clickbaiting, it's just YouTube. Something that I do very well for the clients I work with, and then also for my main channel, is come up with these proper titles. It's just interesting to do it at such a quick feedback loop on my own channel because I am hitting it and posting every single day. And there's so much that's going on that I'm not quite sharing just because I feel as though it's false, like it's completely irrational, however it's insignificant. And now something I'm just going to be doing going forward is doing a better job to, when I finish the video, just watch through it and address an actual way of packaging it that will give the viewer something to watch for. So for example, I mean, the title of this video, I don't need to show you it, you clicked on it. It's this. Wait, no, you wouldn't have clicked on it. Okay, yesterday's video, I'll show you. This is taking way too long. And that's a way to describe how I felt yesterday in a story way that when someone clicks on it, they're like wondering, oh, like what's taking so long? And it's, as you see the video unfold out, it's me wanting to punch my screen in because of the video I'm working on. So saying that instead of working till 5 a.m., maybe I misrepresented it earlier on. It's more so identifying why the viewer would actually want to watch it and starting with a question in mind rather than just stating objectively what happened, if that what happened isn't a big pull. So an example of a big pull and something that I can't wait to be back to normal business operations and not kind of like doomsday training arc of video production mode, because I can just start sharing how much money I'm making on the days where I sign clients, all of this stuff, and that in and of itself as a single event has some form of pull to it and authority and status frame to it, or not even authority, but just actual desire. Like someone can click on that and go, oh, that's interesting, I wonder what he did today. And yeah, just thinking about that, understanding that is just some change that I want to make, because as much as I do this vlog for my own self at a certain level, I could just leave all the videos as unlisted and never publish them. And I do this ultimately for the growth as well. And I don't want to not grow it, because when I put 10, 12 hours into a video, and maybe not 10, 12 hours into the video, but I'll put probably recording throughout the day and just the effort to carry the camera around, all this stuff, probably around 3-4 hours a day into the actual vlog. It's difficult to continue that process unless I am making improvements with the sentiment of growing the channel. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm ready to grow the channel. This is something that I did think about, and it was kind of a weird one for me, was wondering if I had 1,000 people watching these videos every single day, even 100 people. Right now it's like 3 to maybe 20 that click on the video, and there's people actually commenting and engaging. How would I react under that? It's an honest question that I have, and one I don't know the answer to. One that, to be honest, I don't know if I'm ready to know the answer to. I guess it's just one of those things that happen. However, it's interesting, because I want to be careful what I wish for and not put a magnifying glass on myself in a period where, like I said, I've actively moved in the opposing direction from making more money and growing the business of what I do for the last, overall, probably the last 12 months, but really seriously, the last 6 months, and hyper dedication to the point where people will come to me and I will deny onboarding them the last 2-3 months. So because of all that, it's such an interesting thing to maybe then be trying to aggressively grow. Well, I just don't know what the dynamic's going to look like, and I can't predict it. I just have to have trust in the future and that it will all figure itself out. But it's definitely a thinking point of, I want to make the videos better, and maybe it's almost like a Freudian slip to a certain extent of me intentionally almost not doing that good of a job with them, because I have this, and you could play the whole thing up, but I just share it because I think it's important to show you what I'm thinking. And as much as the vlogs also serve a business utility and a personal utility, and like the whole like memory, I want to document this for myself, I mean, I can't say that with like a true heart as my only motivation for it, because at the end of the day, that's something that requires time to look back on. You can't be nostalgic about the present, at least enough to consistently do something only for the sake of the future. So where I'm at now is trying to balance that dynamic, and then yeah, maybe I just have to treat this channel more YouTube-y, and it will give that personal element of accountability, because I know for a fact with more people seeing these videos, it's gonna be, and it already has been, honestly, anybody watching these, just the amount of growth that I have gotten, knowing that I have something to stay consistent to. And I almost like that people don't comment, because it has this weird eerie disconnect where I don't even really see it as real yet. It's this nice little phase I'm in with it, where I know there's eyeballs because you see the number, but you don't actually associate it with real people. It's just this idea of people seeing it. And what that does is it makes you more accountable, more consistent, and kind of embraces you during what would otherwise be an extremely lonely period of growth, right? I'm at a point now where in order to get good enough at content, you have to, or I've had to, I mean, I know some people do it the other way, but to me the answer was I have to either spend an absurd amount of money and try and approach this from the lens that a guy like Hormozi would, where you are paying the best experts in the world on your team, all this stuff, and you of course have to either have a large chunk of cash that you're spending out of and or actively monetizing the same if not more. And I didn't want to spend out of the cash that I already have. I think that's a dumb decision, and I just want to keep my money that I have, the money that I have. However, I also didn't want to actively cash flow it because I don't want to be that person online yet, right? I just want to show the entire process and get to a point where it really is undeniable before I ever aggressively monetize my audience. So that's kind of my thinking there, and because of that, I have to be the creator. I have to learn all these skills, and I think also just learning all these skills is worth it. I say this a lot, but if you pull time horizon to 10 years, again, I'm on year 4 of actively running business. That's baby numbers. And the idea that I've had in the past is like, just because you have money doesn't mean you're so skillful that you can just outsource everything now. And I saw myself becoming this useless business owner where my entire business was centered around YouTube, yet I wouldn't consider myself a YouTuber and I wouldn't know how to edit. I'd pull open CapCut to like clip up a video and I'm like, what is going on here? I'm not actually good at this. So why am I centering so much of my life, business, etc. around something I'm not good at? And I just didn't want to be that person, like just whipping out a Miro board, just like talking and then uploading, because you're preaching so much. At least for me, it felt like I was preaching so much, yet there was so little on the back end that I was actually delivering to people. So the big shift for me has been working on these bigger videos, because now, for example, when I upload a video and it will get like the 100K view thing for me was a huge paradigm shift. The idea that I could upload a video and it'll get 100K views on my channel now completely reframes the way that I look at a client's video and they're trying to get 1,000 views. It's super simple to me to get that done now because I understand what a 100K view video contains. So it's just having the expertise in creating really, really good content and kind of, to be honest, overcompensating in order to monetize has been huge. And speaking of that, now I'll show you where I'm kind of at on the day. It is just about 8 a.m. Vlog, ramp up are done. I'm just gonna be doing animations throughout the entire day. And kind of the conclusion I came to last night, outside of the self-improvement thing I spoke about this morning, is I just have to keep pushing through this chapter, because like I said, if I show you the timeline for this chapter, everything you see in purple is a animation, and I would say each one on average at my current speed would take an hour. So that current timeline-ish right now would take me around 10 to 12 hours of like straight work, not thing like actively computing in After Effects work. So call that 2 more days to finish this chapter. However, what I'm betting on is rate of improvement in templatization, that if I can break through to get a chapter like this done in a single day, that I can continue that process over and over and over again. So to give a full roundup, vlogs, kind of unconsciously sabotaging there, which I'm now making an active effort to chill out on and put some effort into the packaging after I spend so long recording it. And then this video is I'm just breaking through the paradigm shifts, because I don't have like the original pin drop animation, but in case you missed kind of what the current status of the stuff I'm working on is, this is the first one that's actually going into the video. And you can see it's a full-fledged 3D kind of animation. And that's on my, I think that I finished that on my 4th day of After Effects. Today is my 5th, pretty sure. It might be one less day, it might be my 4th. Then that would be on the 3rd. However, just betting on the rate of progression, and we'll see how it pans out. You gotta listen to some rocky music while you work, and I'm just imagining what it will be like when I'm done this video. That's the new motivation, just imagining. It's like, when this video is done, like, how good will I be, and how happy will I be that it's done? Alright, you guys want to see the motto of the day? Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. I usually sit in Discord with my friends while I work, because I have my friends who are artists, and I also have my friends who work on businesses, so I'm usually sitting in here talking with them, and you can see, like, if I were to click into what he's doing, it's probably, something to do with producing. However, like, no talking, locked in kind of thing, but I want to show you guys what I just made. So it's not done. I literally like just finished it and picked up the camera because I thought it was so cool. But this is my first animation where there's a moving object and camera panning. So I'll play it. Still a little bit of work to be done, but I'm definitely getting the hang of After Effects now. And boy, it's gonna be so fun when I'm like really good at this. But yeah, I see how the videos are gonna get, the views are gonna get now. Okay, my friend just gave me some recommendations, so I adjusted it to follow the money. I'll show you guys what it looks like now. Honestly, looks way better. Boys, this is getting fun now. Now it's not about if I know the controls. Now I'm having fun with it. Okay, this is gonna be, whew, way to come back. Alright guys, so I am now done my client video. I'm talking like that. I'm done my client video, and I am how many seconds in to my, I think I'm around 45 seconds in to chapter number 5, which is actually better than it seems because I'm about a third of the way through the animations there. But it's 2 p.m. now, which means I've been sitting here for 9 hours. Maybe 8, I guess. Yeah, 8 hours. Been awake for 9. This is usually the time of day where I have to take a little break before I start going stir crazy. I got okay sleep, so it's not too bad, but I was sleep deprived the day before a lot, so I'm carrying that sleep debt even though I slept 13 hours the day before that. So I'm probably working with like a 2-3 hour sleep debt, which is manageable, but I feel it. Now, something that I want to do for today is I want to put together a vlog pack. It's not going to be this vlog, but the main channel video is coming along really well. And as much as I don't like vlogging about vlogging, while I'm in the process of improving the vlogs, which as I spoke about earlier, is something that I actively try and do, I am going to just share what I'm actually doing instead of just like doing it and not talking about it. So I want to start making the vlogs pretty cinematic and maybe have a bit less talking involved, less rants, more I'm talking to the camera for a reason, using establishing shots and really just making it good. I figure it's more painful for me to make these videos every single day and have them, again, not go anywhere than take the additional time to put in the effort and get some form of traction, or at least know I'm improving my skill set. That's the biggest thing where it kind of bothers me, is where I'm making these vlogs and I'm not even getting better at vlogging and making these videos. I'm kind of just doing it. And obviously there's a soft skill of getting better at talking on camera, feeling more comfortable, yada yada yada. However, it's not that same active I'm getting better at this that I want to do. And especially because I'm working on my vlogs first thing in the morning now when I wake up, it's a great way to get reps in to improve editing and video production, but then also just the composition and producing something that people actually enjoy to watch. And I know if I can do that daily, it's going to be an absolute pain. However, it's going to make me so good at doing this, which ultimately this is what I've decided to do. So I might as well do it to the best of my ability, same way that I've kind of been doing with these main channel videos. And it's all just about kind of trusting that long-term vision and being willing to take the hit of progress in the short term to really do something special. And that is kind of the next thing I'm working on. So that pack, so pretty much when you buy a pack in editing, it's like you're getting templates for stuff, sound packs, whatever it might be. I'm going to create a pack for my vlogs that I use. And again, I'm spending time on it now where I might as well just edit it and make it good. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I've got some super cool ideas that I don't want to spoil. I will just include them in tomorrow's vlog. Sorry, it's weird because this, let me actually try and explain this. So when I say tomorrow's vlog, to me right now in the present as of recording this, that is 2 days from now from me. However, for you, it's tomorrow because I edited it anyways. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Before that though, I just want to take a little break, chill out, watch some YouTube. I'm gonna eat some ramen, and then I will, just see how I'm feeling. Maybe have some more caffeine and get down to business. All right, I'm finished my run. I'm on the walk back now, and for some reason my recording keeps getting ended, so I'll just call it here. Nothing profound or anything to talk about.
pretty good day. I mean, I'm still only about a minute into the intermission, so could be better there. But I have been working for around 12 hours and everything, so in total with the wake up time, I hit just awake 12 hours. I worked about 10 and a half, so pretty good day. Yeah, I'm just so happy to see my skill keep improving in real time. It's such a great feeling, and I know that just by continuing that, the vlogs, the main channel videos, it's all going to come together. You just have to be patient.
All right, my task list is written for tomorrow. Things going good. I have a whole bunch of notes from today, thinking about how I want to do my vlogs better. I definitely need to buy some new camera gear, but I'll worry about that later. I want to get to a quality where I can say my vlogs are good before I buy new camera gear. So I'm passing out, and my alarm's set for 4 a.m. We'll see what time I wake up at. It's 8:45, and yeah, today's Friday.